to KSL News. I'm Lillian Chang.
I'm Kevin Coe.
Tonight on the hour, we have breaking news on industrial strikes, immigration, and life in urban cities.
We'll first go to Jasmine, who is already on the scene at the Homestead Mill, where the Homestead strike is taking place.
Thank you. I am here at the Homestead Mill. So, Josh, what is your job here?
I man the furnace.
Why did you pick this job?
I did it. I just needed it for the money. I was looking for a job that had a decent pay, and I stumbled upon this mill that was looking for workers after the original workers went on strike. I don't know the details, but I just needed it for the money. As long as it had a decent pay, I was willing for it.
The strike? Why were the workers on strike?
I'm not quite sure, but I think the workers were upset over a recent wage cut. Rumor has it that the wage cuts almost reached 20%. When the workers went on strike, though, the administration created a fence around the mill to prevent them from entering it. But then the workers just got angrier. But I didn't really care. As long as I got paid, I was satisfied.
Would you have taken part in the strike if you were one of the workers?
I'm actually not quite sure. Although I'm just doing this for the money, I think if I was actually a worker and my wages were cut even more than it already was, I would be pretty upset too.
Thank you. Back to you, anchors.
During the late 19th century, many immigrants came to the U.S. These immigrants came from Eastern Europe, Russia, and Italy. We now turn to Ms. Wu, who is live at a railroad construction site with a Chinese worker.
请问，
什么？
我想问你，你对中国排华法案有什么感情？
这个法案，我很不喜欢这个法案。我从广东来，广东人都很穷，所以我需要给我的朋友假的资料，所以他们才能来美国过比较好的生活。
哦，他们怎么找到一个比较好的生活呢？
有一些人工作在金矿里面，有一些人在铁路里面，啊，生命很困难的，特别是那些斯文症，他们说我们在偷他们工作，我不觉得那是对的，而且，可是我还是要把我赚的钱送回到中国。
哦，谢谢。
While some immigrants like the Chinese settled in the West, others, such as the Irish, settled mainly in the East.
But why did the immigrants come to the U.S.?
I don't know. Let's ask Drake, who's on the scene in front of a factory in New York.
Temaan sa'yo, the Araplaska, cerebral sa atote.
Inanan mochadin gymisiol, ryn mabygnain, roedd yr asynir yn has ti beth halw yn i små tosk gyfeitw med blat o bonni dy halw fwysadio hylif a ni roedd yn yr ydyndeini na roedd gan ein talw freshe. Fi mae eler fala yn tacwl am o egla agos hwyl am a ffwy conos an deini sefr le rach America. A dalri an siag y ler myr y fei.
Ase sabro se aso alarbasa aboloski, saraso, certifa cerebrasa susa solote aulas keso.
Noi, fi blogau dorpla cogu, cosol ys yn cogu talwn y mile, gyd siart a wani. Freshin, fi siai gyd i ni stiac yn lliart o anrelyg yn gan y ddau iolw a enw. Fi siai cordi antach yn y ddau iolw yma'r chadlu ca.
Back to you, anchors.
While some people worked on the railroads, others looked for jobs in large cities located mainly in the Northeast.
How is life in these large cities?
Actually, we have Maddie, who is live at an apartment complex in New York. Let's see what she has to say. Hi, I'm Maddie, and I'm live in New York at this humble apartment with Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, you seem to have a lot of family members.
Well, actually, I live with the Brown family and the Johnson family at the same time.
Oh, why do you all live in this cramped apartment?
We didn't have a choice. We didn't have enough money to pay for a place for ourselves.
Oh, I believe that you used to be a farmer. What enticed you to move to New York?
Well, things weren't looking good at the farm. We were producing a lot of crops, but it wasn't enough to pay off our loans or our mortgages. So I had to sell my farm and eventually move to the city to look for a more profitable job.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, thank you for your time. Back to you, anchors. And that's it for tonight's updates on KSL News.
We'll see you again tomorrow at 5 o'clock sharp.